and Roll in Peace. Yesterday, Roll in Peace and Sauce It Up by Uzi, and shout out Kodak and Uzi, was literally 7 and 8, and we passed them, and we number 7 now.
Crazy.
But shout out them, you know, I listen to Sauce It Up and Roll in Peace a lot, so you know what I'm saying? We just passed them, so that should say a lot about Gummo, the song, that is that huge. So.
It is. It's lit, nigga. I don't want to talk about. I just want to understand this real shit. Listen, I gotta understand. This is Brooklyn. This is New York.
Real
Top
life.
5 nigga in the whole country right now. The hits is the numbers is doing what it do. Shit, listen. We lit. My man just said, yo, punch. Like,
yo, yeah, I literally had to tell son, like, yo, the Gummo shit you threw up on the gram, that shit got me hyped. I was literally watching it. I'm like, the first my man just sent me the link to your Instagram, so I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Like,
couldn't believe it.
I'm like, yo, this shit hard, boy. I'm like, yo,
nigga, you
kept playing it back. I'm just like, yo, this shit hard.
You should have seen it live. I go on live with it.
Oh, word?
Like, we gotta get into, like, you gotta be, nigga, my trap is lit. You come to the, and we in there, ton of bitches, ton of hoes, ton of shit. Like, be clear.
Yo, the next joint, bro, that shit they know you're gonna be hands on before it even came out. They gonna be like, son called it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause the next joint really gonna have niggas holding their face. Like, nah, like.
I see the whole.
You know what I'm saying?
You got the whole internet in a frenzy. The world stars, the academic.
Right now, no funny shit. Shout out every artist from New York. I fuck with every artist. I don't downplay nobody's craft. I don't talk shit about nobody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody, artists coming from New York. But literally right now, nobody got nothing on Tekashi 6ix9ine. Nobody got nothing on Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I love his talk.
Literally, Gummo, hottest record in the city right now, and that's the hottest record right now out of New York coming out. Nah, matter of fact, I'm lying. I'm not even gonna downplay Cardi B like that. Cardi B got the hottest record right now.
Fuck with
Kodak Yellow, whatever controversy going on with that, and the Kodak.
Nah, it's love.
Flock and shit. Shout out Cardi B and all that, but Gummo, the hottest record coming out. All that shit, and y'all know who the hottest nigga in Brooklyn. Y'all already know it's Tekashi 6ix9ine.
He just working hard. Y'all gotta, outside of all the bullshit, he just working harder than you niggas. In sessions, hours on hours on hours, more records, more work. It's a whole lot of shit, man. Don't just think it's one of those motherfuckers.
Genuine work at that, you know what I'm saying? No repetitive videos, no this and that. Yo, why he trying to rap like the Migos? None of that. I got my own flow, got my own, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. That's lit. I ain't mad at it.
Alright, look. all the hate shit is done, bro. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? This is my man, Chris.
We're gonna leave it at that.
If y'all want to smoke with him, I know where he stay at.
Look.
Yes.
We're gonna leave it at that.
No, that's what we said. We said we're not doing that. It's just too much money, too much moments. We ain't with none of
this. You know what I'm saying? This is real life shit. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna show you, but he here. We in good energy. So I'm partners with 50 on the digital side. They know, right? So cool. This is 50. Got a top 25 in New York drop. It's a big fucking deal. So, yeah, nobody knows it's like when I tell you it's just gonna be like this, the list gonna come and terrorize the whole city.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Look, Tekashi now don't get no radio play. He don't get no club play.
That's where it changed. You're in the club, bro. The club is taking on these nights. I was saying a lot, but your record is by the day.
This is Brooklyn.
This is coke classic music, bro.
You don't understand. You're not getting it yet. It's like, niggas
in 2037 is gonna bump Gummo, bro. That's what I'm trying to let you understand.
It's it. It's how it starts. I ain't mad at it.
It's one of those, bro.
There it is.
What? John, 16 actually. It's at 12, but it's really supposed to be 16.
Yeah, I know. It's outrageous, bro. I like it.
I don't understand how that works, bro. My first song that I released by myself skyrocketed, bro, and it's crazy, bro.
How did you get with the Trippie Redd shit?
That was the plan,
bro.
From
Literally,
the beginning, though.
Yeah. Shout out Trippie Redd. But even Trippie Redd's biggest song is Love Scars.
Facts.
That's what, 13 mil? It's his biggest song, I think.
Well, you and Trippie is at like
15. No, yeah, but that's us. I'm talking about our singles. Singles.
Yeah.
Gummo's literally about to pass, I think, Love Scars.
Well, you about to pass everything right. Let me tell you something. Listen, there've been like 4 records, right? Even 5. Let's just say New York. We had Bobby,
the hot nigga.
We had Panda.
Free Bobby and.
We had Ooh, and we had Bodak. That's like the last. Unforgettable too, but we don't really, because he's solidified.
Yeah.
Or the Breakout Records, right?
Wait, that was Unforgettable is
French.
Oh,
But that's like his 10th hit record. So all success to him, but if we talk about those first records, Panda, Hot Nigga, Ooh, your shit, it's all responding the same.
Yeah.
And your shit, numbers wise, is the only thing that's equivalent to Bobby's first month. Bobby's first month was close to it. You're about to pass it realistically, because Bobby's first month was like.
Wait, wasn't
12,
that
13.
That's some choreography shit.
Nah, it's lit. What I'm just saying out of the whole point is, you are now in an elite, a very, very tight elite bunch. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah.
And it just shows that what's happening. You see what happened.
Oh my God, this is too crazy. I know. Oh my God. I've never seen anything like this.
We love Light Games. We love it. Whole Light Games. We love it. Whole Light Games. What's up? We love it. We love it. What's up? We want it.
And no babe. You cannot find no picture of me ever in no name brand clothes. Like, you know what I mean? If it's not
did you feel from a young age like you were sort of like an outcast or a freak and that you were getting made fun of and that you reacted?
Of course. I never had, like, growing up, I never had no money to be spending on all these brands. And now I got money. Fuck, I'm not buying that for. If I couldn't afford it back then, why am I buying it now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That don't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? A piece of fabric, that don't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Because bitches still gonna love you, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be yourself, you know what I mean? And that's what a lot of these artists and a lot of these people don't understand, you know what I mean? But But yeah, I'm you know what I mean, I love my supporters, and I feel like, you know, they feel me, you know, they DM me, they let me know that they understand the story, they understand, and they understand the scum lifestyle, you know what I mean, and what 6ix9ine is.
So it's still Scum Gang.
It's still Scum Gang.
Okay,
It would never change, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Scum Gang is Scum Gang. You know what I mean? And scum stand for society can't understand me. You know what I'm saying? And that's for all the troubled kids and all the kids that, you know, live day by day just trying to get through their day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So Bushwick though? You're from Bushwick.
Word. Bushwick.
From day one.
Day one. Word.
That's what's
Born
up.
and raised Bushwick. Word.
So was it like from my perspective, I've lived in Bushwick for like 7 years, but from your perspective, what was it like growing up there? And especially, did you always know that you were going to be a different type of person?
Growing up in Bushwick is just, you know, regular street shit. Like if you from New York, you already know how Brooklyn give it up. You know what I mean? And
They'll beat the shit out of you.
Nah,
And
yeah.
not you, anyone.
Nah, but you know, it changed. You know what I'm saying? Bushwick is not the way
Definitely
it
is,
used
yeah.
to be. You know what I'm saying? Bushwick is not what it used to be. Bushwick is not, you know what I mean, what it used to be like in 2008.
It's like a punchline
Yeah,
now.
it's just like mad hipsters moved in, mad, you know.
I moved there like
all that.
2005. Shit was still lit as fuck.
Word.
By the time I left, 2010,
Yeah.
it was a whole different
just
world.
changed,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's cops on every corner and all that bullshit. But with my videos, I try to show them what Bushwick is, because now it's just a fucking painted picture. You know what I mean? It's just a painted picture, and that shit whack. You know what I mean? I want to show them where I really came from.
So how do you first start getting involved in actually like making music, making videos and stuff like that?
Basically, like, you know what I mean? My first video was called 6ix9ine, and
Didn't you take that one off?
yeah, no,
Okay.
that shit got deleted.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it got deleted. My first couple videos got deleted, and that shit, I just did it for fun. To be honest with you, it wasn't no serious like, yo, this shit gonna go, this shit gonna blow up.
They could screenshot it and zoom in or something. Yeah.
Right. Daniel Hernandez, look me up. You know what I mean? He just makes so many rumors. I had to pull up at his workplace, really bitch him, like him and that fake ass blood nigga he always with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas go to jail and turn blood. I really had to run down on something. Like, someone was so scared. Like, bro, I had that nigga shaking, bro. Like, real shit. It just get me so tight. But that situation, if you want to see it, is on YouTube. Y'all could think whatever y'all want to think. Look me up, Daniel Hernandez. And if they claim that I stole $20,000, you pussy for not getting your $20,000 back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not giving it back.
So that was the main accusation that he made?
I'm saying we will put clothes on his back. Boy, when I say this kid really turned his back, bro, what he wanted to do is beat Tekashi 6ix9ine. He dick rolled the whole South. You know what I'm saying? The kid doesn't have a mind of his own. Since I left, whatever they want to call their little thing, they haven't put out a video since I left. They haven't put out no body of work, nothing. I was the brains of that shit. Me and that kid right there, Trife Drew. Brains of everything. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I bitched the nigga on YouTube. Son, know where I live at. He lived with me. Son, still don't pop out. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna give it too much, you know what I'm saying? He know where I live at. Bro, I'm the only kid in New York that can walk around with rainbow hair in Bed-Stuy, Bushwick, Williamsburg, Canarsie, all that. I can get away with all that. Why? Because I'm respected and I'm not scared to walk around in a hood that's not mine. I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? I feel good. I'm comfortable in my own skin. Kids like that can't. Why? Because he's not from New York.
Really? He's not from New York?
He's from a suburb area somewhere in fucking Carajo land. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So did he make up anything about you on like a legal angle,
yeah,
and that's
legal
why
angle.
you wanted to show your names?
Word. Look me up. My name is Daniel Hernandez. DANIEL space HERNANDEZ.
And so did he say that you were messing around with underage girls or something?
That's a fact.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And that wasn't true?
That was not true, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if it was true and you bailed me out, you were, I don't want to say it, but like, he got a movie coming out with Disney. So,
Aladdin?
Yeah.
They cast him?
Yeah,
As
so like, you know, they sponsored that video.
Is that fire? That's fire. Wait, do you have aspirations of being like in movies? I feel like every rapper always says that.
Nah, Me, yeah, not me. I know I could be a villain in the movie. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
can see that.
So like, that's one of my goals.
Well, Worldstar already called you the final SoundCloud boss. How'd
That's
that
cool
feel?
because I don't even have a SoundCloud.
That's actually a really good point. Yeah.
So like, if I'm the SoundCloud boss, I feel bad for whoever like promoting their SoundCloud every day. You know what I'm
because they can't even get to you. You're not on there.
Yeah.
They gotta fight a fake account with like 4,000 followers or something.
Yeah, but, you know, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, SoundCloud is SoundCloud. I never had it. Not saying I got anything against it, but like, I just never thought about making that. I just put my music on YouTube and they download it and make their own little file.
Dex don't have a SoundCloud either.
Word?
I don't know why exactly, but that might be the new wave. Don't have a SoundCloud.
It's been a wave for me.
Also, if you meet like the hoodest dude in the world who's like kind of popping, like half the time they don't have SoundCloud either. They just don't even know about it yet.
Word?
Yeah, it's like a lot of dudes just don't even know.
Nah, I don't have a SoundCloud, but and also I don't got no Twitter and that. I only got an Instagram.
Yeah.
That's the only social media outlet I have.
Were you scared when you got the giant 6ix9ine tattoo on your face? You ever have any fears about getting any of these?
Hell no. You know what I mean? Like, my face is already ugly. Like, I just thought that it would, like, get rid of the acne and shit.
That's kind of how I feel about getting face tattoos, too. It's like, man, I already look like shit. If I get a bunch of tattoos on my face, it's like, it's not like a pretty girl doing it where...
Nigga, and I was with you was with a crip nigga, you was with a crip nigga. You was with a crip nigga, and you was with the nigga that said, don't hit me, I got fever. Nigga, that was my security, nigga. You talk about Avery, yeah, he is a crip, yep. Yeah, and then he was my security, he's a paid security guard. Regardless of any of that, bro, his business is to be a security guard, nigga. And I cut him off once I knew he was a crip, nigga. And I didn't know that at first. Anyway, so I'm walking in by myself. I'm walking in by myself, bro. He called the Crips. I'm walking into the hotel by myself. It's like 7, 8 niggas at the door, nigga. They talking about the nigga walk up to me. It was 4 people. Nigga. He's like 25, 26-year-old. Mind you, on my daughter, it was 4 people. So I'm like, okay, what you popping? He said, Billy, nigga. So I dapped him up, I pieced him up. As soon as I pieced him up, nigga, he punched me in my mouth, nigga. You know that? And after he punched me in my mouth, niggas started whooping their ass, bro. And they was in the lobby dropping guns. Then they got ran down the fucking street. Everything, nigga, on Oops' grave, nigga, on my dead brother, nigga, on everything I love, nigga, that's what happened, nigga. And I made a post about it, like, yeah, it was niggas got packed out, it was 4 niggas. They tried to punch me in my lip. You tried to set niggas up. That's what the type of niggas you are, nigga. Man. What else you want to talk about? I tell you don't come to New York. I'm a real nigga. I'm gonna let it know. I'm gonna let it be known what happened, nigga. You talk but then I tell you don't come to New York. That's not what you was saying, bro. That's not how you was talking, nigga.
I'm not afraid to give their names energy. I'm not afraid to address the conversation because I'm confident within myself as a person that regardless of giving their names power or giving the conversation power, that I will benefit regardless. I will be able to amount to whatever it is that I truly desire that will take care of my family regardless. My main thing is, I think it's really childish to have this conversation. I think it's really childish to go back and forth on the internet and try and have this bullshit conversation and really try and I'm just tired of seeing it on the internet. And I feel that both of them are good artists. Both of them can have longevity in their careers if they just understand how to deal with the situation and to be men. And
You didn't show up to a lot of your shows, though. Why didn't you show up to some of the shows that you had in L.A.?
Name the shows since you know so much.
I mean, I don't know the names of them, but they said you didn't show up to them.
The shows were canceled because the venues were scared.
Right. They were scared that something was going to happen.
They scared that they was going to lose their life. You know what I'm saying? That's shit that happened.
You don't think you effing up your money with this tough guy, gangster persona?
Nah, I don't know. What you think is a persona?
It is clearly a persona.
So what makes you think it's a persona?
Because you know what persona means?
Yeah.
What does persona mean?
Like an act.
No, that's not what it means. It means that this is your persona. Like you give off, you say you're a blood, you say you're a gangster, you say you tough. That's not that's what you're saying. You're giving off that persona.
So you're saying So you saying that I don't live up to it?
I don't know what you live up to. All I'm saying is that eventually it's gonna catch up to you. Who are these your OGs? Who's your OGs?
I mean, ask them. They right there.
I mean, I know a couple of them is my people, so I know them. But
so ask them. They right there.
I want to talk to one of your OGs. Can we talk to the CEO of the label? Okay, put Trey on the mic. Cause Trey older.
You know, put him on that mic over there.
Yeah, Trey, we've seen this movie before, right? Mm-hmm. Like, don't you think that he's causing a lot of this on himself?
You talk to the mic, Trey.
In a sense, he's expressing himself just like everybody else that gets on the internet. People perceive it to be him. What's the term? Trolling.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yep.
I'm not in his generation. Most of the people in his generation, they do the same thing. This is how the rich, the kids, all the other young millionaires achieve their goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tekashi doesn't get on at no time. I can vouch for it. He doesn't get on camera. He doesn't get on internet saying that he's going to kill anybody. He does say he's a blood. He does say he's gangster. He doesn't threaten anybody's life. He doesn't threaten anybody's well-being. With that being said, this is America. We have a freedom of speech. So whether he's on the internet saying I'm gangster, come touch me, come take my chain, that's how he feels and what he wants to promote. In the essence, that doesn't say that these guys in LA could say, yo, when you come out here, I'ma kill you. Or the guys in Texas, yo, nigga, you gotta check in when you come here. You dig what I'm saying? We don't check in nowhere with anybody. Having relationships with somebody is something totally different than checking in. Right now, Junior Prince is he's his father's son.
Exactly. These niggas don't make nothing. Look, and y'all here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all here. This dude never shot nobody, never did nothing, blood. Living off his father's name, blood. I make my own name, you heard?
But don't you think it affects business? Like when the shows start getting canceled and promoters don't want to book them, don't you think that's when it's time to pump the brakes?
It's not that. Only 2 shows got canceled.
Only 2 shows.
And that was the LA. No matter of fact, one
in LA and the one in World
No, that wasn't canceled. That was
one
just
show in
that.
LA.
It was one show in LA.
You from Brooklyn. You from the same era as I am. We seen this play out before. And it ain't got to be nothing about him threatening to shoot somebody.
Correct.
But there's always that, like you said, clout chaser that wants to prove something.
Anybody can get touched.
And that's what my fear is.
I'm just saying, like, yo, blood, it's not so hard to find me. It's not hard to find me. Correct. It's not hard. Yo, boy, it's not hard to find me.
Don't call me a boy, please.
It's not hard to find me. It's not hard to find me at all.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? If someone wanted to find me, they would have been found me.
Give it some time.
Nah, blood. Like, I feel like you
even if
you're gonna be waiting a long time, blood.
This how excuse me for a minute. This is how I feel about this, right? Tekashi is the youngest and the hottest guy on the scene right now, in a music scene.
They can't name a person that's hotter than me other than Cardi B.
At all. He came on the scene. He set the
Hold
trend.
on, wait. Name one. Name somebody.
And you mean just from the city? Just from the city?
From the city?
And I think
A Boogie's a fan.
Shout out A Boogie.
Shout out
in the city.
Shout out A Boogie, but
absolutely.
Aside from
that,
he's running the game.
I'm running the game,
All he
blood.
needs right now is the support from the city. You understand? And for people that's not his generation, because most of the hate is coming from the older folks.
It's coming from the older folks.
We don't understand what's going on in their generation. Just like when hip hop started years ago, the older folks didn't understand what was going on in hip hop.
Right.
We can attest to this, right?
Yeah.
Right. This is a whole new change. They say they're mumble rap and we don't understand their music. Cool. Give it some time for us to understand him. Right? Instead of saying give it some time for somebody to test him.
I'm not a hater of his music at all. I think he actually sounds like Fredro or Sticky Fingers.
Definitely.
Sounds a little Onyx-ish, yeah.
He definitely sounds it.
Okay, can I ask some more questions? Because I see a lot of things online, obviously, so I just want to address some things that have been put out there. So what about being a Crip and then becoming a Blood? What's the situation with that?
Yeah.
So pictures with bandanas around.
Yeah. So basically, you know what I'm saying? Coming into the interview, I told him, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever situation we got to, but we're going to bring it to the table.
I'm in LA, nigga. I'm in state, pussy. Come up here, pussy. Hey, you know what time it is? Come in, where's your mouth?
Hey, San Antonio, so y'all already know that there's been a lot of talk about this food that's coming down to our city this week. So we're here on behalf of the Order Hornets to let this nigga know you are not allowed in our city. You're not welcome here. We don't fuck with no motherfucking child molesters in this city, bitch. Fuck you. Penitentiary rules are in effect. No, he will not come here. I am deadly serious about this. This has nothing to do with our rap careers, Versace boys, none of that. This has nothing to do with none of that. This is some street shit. We are the streets. We speak on behalf of the streets. I'm letting you know, you come to Bar 23 this week. Get it fucked off, nigga. Because it's not about the bar. It's not about this nigga toy. We fuck with toy, you know, but it is what it is. But this nigga is not allowed in our city.
We will burn bridges for this shit.
We will burn bridges for this shit. It is what it is. What y'all think?
That's right, bitch. We gonna fucking bitch and F your whole ass and we gonna pop you right in the fuck.
I'm not trying.
Yo, Spain, Barcelona. I've been in Europe for so long. I haven't seen like one Spanish person, but I'm so happy to be in Barcelona with all my Latinos. Latino Mexican!
On the fucking Billboard, top fucking 10 record. Fifi is fucking lit. Hit that shit, DJ.
Peace up, A-Town.
Get a little VR, down on the low key, When I was like, yo, nothing gonna happen to me. Nothing gonna happen to me. I'm untouchable. I'm immortal. Who gonna touch me? Where? Test my shit. Remember?
Yeah.
It happened.
Was that humbling?
No, it happened. And I'm like, nobody could touch me. What? Who gonna touch me? Who? I knew how strong my team was. Nobody could touch me. To this day, nobody could touch me. The only way you could touch me is if you were already next to me.
Yeah, if you was in your team. Peoples. Got you.
Now listen to this, right? When I sat there, I'm like, I'm reading the article. I'm like, yo, I'm not even gonna address that. People around me, they know I ain't talking.
Do you know Anthony Ellison?
I saw it's at federal. That's beyond us now. It's not state. I got federal agents sitting in front of my house
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. It's beyond us. There's nothing I could do. What am I? There's one thing. There's only one thing I fear in life. No, two things. No, I'm not gonna. I fear God and I fear the FBI. Only two things I'm scared in life. God first and the FBI. Remember when they was praying for me?
Yes, and that was a sincere prayer, by the way.
To be in prison for 47 years minimum or not be in prison, you
Okay,
try and
maybe
deal.
they've done him a favor there, but you're not doing him a favor by telling everyone in court documents exactly what he's going to be testifying
They made
to
it very
and
clear.
who he's testifying
He has a
against.
target on his head.
And when I say testifying, I mean snitching.
Snitching.
And
full-on snitching about the people who robbed him, kidnapped him. He
Yes.
has text messages he's given prosecutors. He's got conversations.
He is going to name names of 9 Trey Blood members who he had worked with, some who turned on him, he says, some who were involved in his kidnapping and robbery. It's all
6ix9ine, but one that has been especially vocal on this includes none other than Snoop Dogg. The Double OG has never been afraid to note the lack of style that 6ix9ine has had in his music, life, looks, and more. But for Snoop, the biggest thing was that not only did he snitch, but he also snitched on his crew to the government, whom Snoop Dogg doesn't trust that much, given his previous problems with the law. That was truly the last straw for Snoop. He went and noted during a message about a lawyer for 6ix9ine that they should let the rat rock, and he went on to note, "This busters, man. The era I come from, you couldn't tell on it. Snitching, working with the federal government. After the government shut down, he's decided to work with the federal government. I swear to God, this new gangbanging was robotic to me." So yeah, Snoop Dogg ain't happy, and if 6ix9ine gets out, he's going to know that Snoop Dogg is rooting against him in regards to getting back into rap. And clearly, he won't be alone in that thought process. But it didn't end there. After the recent court session where he snitched even more on various rappers and artists and group members, Snoop Dogg decided to get a little more personal in his burns of the young rapper. Mainly by saying he was such a wuss and a snitch, that Martha Stewart is more trustworthy than him. As we watch Tekashi 6ix9ine, or whatever his name is, snitch on everybody, I invite you all to remember Martha Stewart snitched on not one soul during her trial. Baby girl kept it 10 toes down and ate that prison sentence by herself, like the true baddie she is. Now I'm sure some of you will point out that the cases against 6ix9ine and Martha Stewart were very different, mainly because she was accused of conspiracy and insider trading, as well as lying to certain government people, so she at least didn't physically hurt someone. The comparison is still valid. Because her charges were based on being given inside information on various deals that she capitalized on, she honestly could have ratted out some people and skipped jail entirely. But instead, she kept quiet, did 5 months in jail, got out, and rebuilt herself from the ground up. Sure, she's not what she used to be, but she's still rich and powerful, and even did a show with Snoop Dogg once, because why not? This isn't meant to be a philosophical question, it's meant to be an insult of the highest order because of 6ix9ine's big talk of him being hardcore, yet he snitched the first chance he got. As for Martha Stewart, few people would say she's hardcore, but she did the jail time and didn't complain once about her situation. So who's the tougher person here? You know who Snoop is going to side with in a fight, that's for sure. Jim Jones.
You heard? Yeah. He did some actions that he can't come back from, so his name is non-mentionable.
A big irony of 6ix9ine's court case is that while many people who have been snitched on are ones you'd expect.
So because you wasn't in the middle when me and Shotty was discussing 6ix9ine business. You wasn't in that. I violated Shotty every day, nigga. I violated where? In the club every day. You better check your 2 X3. You bugging when I didn't win.
He did some actions that he can't come back.
Violated Shotty house. Shotty ain't got no holes in him. I didn't catch him. You heard what happened in the club Lust? You remember in Lust? You heard what happened when I did, nigga? When me and Hog, you bugging out, nigga. I tried, nigga. That nigga ain't never come back to the hood, nigga. Nigga, I ain't pussy, nigga. Alright, and I ain't never said you pussy, nigga. What you tripping for, homie? I did 12.
So imagine the surprise when 6ix9ine said that he was a member of the 9 Treys, and that he helped orchestrate some changes to higher ups. Apparently, Jim Jones wasn't happy about that at all, further calling him a rat and snitch and stating what he's done in the rap community. Which again, a lot of people support. 21 Savage and
Why you trying to talk to you a rat? I don't respect you.
What artist is that?
No tight level.
If you want some more rappers who are fun and
Okay, I've seen this guy 3XO. He sounds just like Tekashi 6ix9ine. He said today he invested $700 million into cloning. Do you believe that this guy's a clone of 6ix9ine?
700,000.
Oh yeah, 700,000.
Of course, anyone who knows 21 Savage knows that he had his own problems with the law in 2018 and 2019, mainly in regards to an immigration matter.
However, unlike 6ix9ine, the rap community rallied around 21 Savage and what happened. They fought for it and got people under his side. Sure enough, he was released and arguably is more popular now. No one is really doing that for 6ix9ine, which speaks volumes in regards to what he has done in his career, antagonist. He's never been that friendly with other rappers. He was constantly calling people out, saying he was better than the rest. So now he is a snitch. The few people that might have been on his side are gone. And for rappers like
bro, so many pussy ass niggas wanna do me dirty, right? Yo, if you love me, whatever, if you cool me, whatever, if you do me dirty, we beefing, you know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, that's some fucking sob. Yo, why do people think you do people dirty, right? I'm walk free, niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, I address shit. I come from niggas. Yo, bro, and in relationships, right? I'm a human. Yo, I have emotions. If you do me dirty, shit going down. You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass, blood.
Huh? The hog won't steal from nobody. Nah, hog ain't no fucking thief. Hog would take it before he steal it.
I was about to say, except 6ix9ine.
Hog would take that shit before he steal it, bro. Well, I thought, but he wasn't even taking it from 6ix9ine. He was just taking it. I mean, stealing from 6ix9ine, he was taking it.
Yeah, he was taking it, but
like he was sneak thief and then
that's the stupidest thing. 6ix9ine should have just fucked the hall.
Hear what he got to say, and then I'm gonna start firing on everything. Like, nigga, I got all of that, nigga. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, make sure you call me for activities and festivities.
Yeah, that's Monday. We're gonna on Monday. TMZ already got they got some shit set up for me. So Monday they wanna film. I'm at everybody, me, you, Crippy, homies, everybody on camera. We in the room smoking regular shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm gonna be there for that. I feel obliged for this meeting.
You don't say nothing. You let Shotty handle that shit, bro. You don't say nothing.
So don't say nothing?
Nah, Shotty gotta handle that shit. He get on TMZ, he need to talk his talk, and he talk his shit. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
About a good year.
Yeah, close.
And then you think, yo, he learned something, but
no, he ain't learned
by
nothing.
his latest comments of, hey, I ain't gonna have I ain't going into witness protection, and then all y'all, like, now the new thing is, all the people who talking about him snitching are just old up, washed up rappers.
And then he don't understand, like, you in jail, you can't put out no music, so you're a has-been yourself.
Now, but they saying that 50 purchased the rights to do that 6ix9ine movie, and they said he wants to get to filming ASAP. You know, while the story's still hot, and I think it'll be hot as long as when 6ix9ine get out. You know, he supposed to get out early next year. He said he don't want no witness protection. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be funny to see them actually do a story on that. Because obviously that can hurt 6ix9ine image even more. You know what I'm saying? If he do a TV series, a docu-series on it, you know, it's gonna be even tougher on him to kind of make that comeback. You know what I'm saying? And if 6ix9ine actually comes back and comes remotely close to how hot he was before he went in, I think it'll be the greatest comeback in hip hop history. You know, in music history, I think it'd be the greatest comeback. You know what I'm saying? Because
Tricky Lipson, check it out now. It might be a Christmas, or for some of y'all, it might be a Snitchmas gift that y'all all been waiting for. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Tekashi 6ix9ine's sentencing was moved up from January, but it wasn't moved up to November as a lot of people hoped it would have been. Now, it actually got moved up to December 18th. So he will be getting sentenced officially on that day, and a lot of people are expecting in the next couple of weeks that the prosecutor is going to be writing a letter to the judge basically recommending time served. Now, usually the judge goes with the prosecution recommendation, but the judge could go whatever way they want to go. Now, I mean, yo, listen, when it comes to like, yo, grade A student, I mean, 6ix9ine was a goddamn grade A snitch, okay? I mean, he pretty much told everything and more. Nigga got extra credit that day, okay? Now, I don't like the word snitch because I feel like it has such a bad connotation. Let me just call him a cooperator, okay? Now, that's something he's gonna have to live with, whether he likes it or not. People are gonna think he snitched. People are gonna call him a snitch. And how he reacts to that when he comes out is gonna be what's the biggest question for me, okay? 2 questions I got for him when he come out. How do you deal with people calling you a snitch? Okay, could you troll that off like when people call you a pedophile? Or will that bother you and you'll start trying to act tough? You don't got no gangsters no more to act tough with, okay? And in reality, he's set to make a lot of money. Now, reportedly, according to TMZ, and they claim they got some sources, they say that 6ix9ine has signed a $10 million record deal for like 2 projects. And he signed it with his label, 10K Projects, and he's supposed to come out and drop music expeditiously. Now, $10 million for 6ix9ine, you know what that tells me? Everybody who was saying, yo, he can't afford 24-hour security, he can't afford, shut the fuck, he's gonna afford whatever the fuck you want to afford, okay? Basically, let me break down the math for you. If a record label's down to give you $10 million, that means they think they could make 100, okay? Now, if you have a possible $100 million goose that's running around here, you could probably put a couple of security around him all fucking day to make sure that fucking goose don't get hunted by the 9 Trey goons, okay?
Purchase your tracks today.